Roddy Redshirt here for DemBrothers.com. You know, I could really use a PBY Catalina about now. Good thing I've got one right here. It's a brand new PBY Catalina kit from Atlantis Models. Artwork by Don Greer. It's waterproof. Well, maybe for a couple more minutes. I think this raft is leaking. Why don't we take a quick look inside the Atlantis PBY Catalina kit while we still can. Oh, sorry about the instructions. They're not waterproof either. Dem Brothers will show you a picture on their website. You know, this was originally a monogram kit from 1955, and during that period it was common for companies such as Revell and Monogram to make their kits to fit a standard size box, and that's why Monogram chose 1:104 scale for this model. It puts the wingspan at about 12 inches, and a really cool thing about that is that the finished model will be the perfect size to display with your other Atlantis aircraft kits. And scale-wise, it's almost halfway between common 1:144 scale and 72nd scale with that 12-inch wingspan, making it just right sized, or let's call it Goldilocks scale. Uh-oh, this ain't good. All right, well, let's take a look at the decals. Ha! What do you know? Amazing. Who'd have thought? The decals are totally ruined. You should really keep your decals dry until you're ready to use them. This sprue has your tail surface, your horizontal tail. There's a nose piece right there, 2 propellers, and those are actually your torpedoes. The kit does come with torpedoes that you can use if you want. Here's a fuselage half. It's got a little bit of flash. The original kit didn't have, but that's okay, that's easy to deal with. The same details are there that were on the original release of the monogram kit. You do have guides for your decal markings. You can see up front there the cool cat on the nose and the insignia. And you've got, I think, a registration there on the tail. Here's the other fuselage half. This one had the little wheel broken off, but I can put that on very easily, easy to repair. There's a little tail skid there if you don't want to put weight in the nose. But actually, these parts look really good. Oh, the shark's back. You know, something you can do with these raised decal guidelines, you can take a round tipped X-Acto knife and gently scrape them off if you want to leave the rivet detail. Try not to gouge in too deep. And you know, you really shouldn't drop an X-Acto knife in a life raft. Here's a wing half. This is at the bottom of the wing. They call that a parasol wing. Again, you've got the insignia markings right there that you could sand those off if you want or scrape them off. But that was on the original kit. And you've got little recesses in the wing tips for the floats. Here's your wing top. Again, it's in very nice shape. These molds look like they're almost new. Atlantis has done a little cleanup work on them, and actually this kit looks better than it did on its last release. We'll explore that a little bit more on the website if you want to take a look at that. You know, you probably shouldn't throw your rations away when you're in a life raft. Don't ask me how I know this. Getting really hungry. Here's a sprue with the clear parts. You've got the 2 waist gun bubbles. You've got some nice little landing lights on the leading edges of the wings. That's a very nice little feature with this kit originally. You've got cockpit canopy window and a little observation window there in the very front. It's very clear, very nice. It was really nice on the monogram kit, and this mold is cleaned up very nicely. Atlantis has done some good work getting this ready to be re-released again after nearly half a century. So there you have it. Atlantis' PBY-5A Catalina kit is better than ever. See more details about that in their web review at DemBrothers.com. This is Roddy Redshirt, about finished off for DemBrothers.com. We'll see you at That's good.
Oh, I think these are going to be great.